Good afternoon, welcome to this week's diary. As you can see, I've had a haircut. I haven't had a shave yet, but we have got a guest here. As you can hear, we've got a rather excitable Vizsla who loves to play fetch. Ready? Been looking after him for a couple of days. It's been great fun. Anyway, the weather today, Sunday, been amazing. And as such, fish and dog are loving it. Dog's a little bit scared of the fish. It's quite funny to see. He's intrigued, but he's scared. Can't quite work it out. He's not sure. Anyway, thanks for everyone's comments last week with regard to my blanket weed issue and me drain being blocked, or my skimmer pipework, or both, or whatever. Stop it, Zuma, get down, get your ball, get it. This is literally it, look, it's nuts. So yeah, I've gone out and bought a brush that I'm going to put on the end of the drain rods, and I've also got, I'm going to get the attachment for me jet wash and give that a bash. I think that's a brilliant idea. I've not looked inside the drum yet for the last couple of days because I was a bit busy yesterday on my bike and been doing a few jobs out and about today. Thought it was birthday soon, so we're out a bit of shopping. And yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to retreat anyway because there's some stringy bits already appearing, so I'm going to give it another go and then hopefully have a bit of a zhuzh with the jet wash attachment and get my brush on as well down both the bits of pipe work, and hopefully just sort of any stuff that is in there, just get it out and dislodge. And another point someone mentioned was the drum screen, making sure any biofilm build up on that is dealt with. I've actually got some acid which I used last year. I'll dig that out, and good shout, can't remember who it was, but yeah, good shout, and treat the screen, make sure it is clear and I'm getting enough water through the screen, because it could just be that. But I mean, past experience says that it's never that easy when I'm treating for weed. It's normally a blockage in all the fly larvae because it's that time of year. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow now. It's a bit later on, I've got some work to do, and I've got to play fetch around hours. Bloody dog. Look. What are you barking at the fish for? Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit when I hopefully could probably be chucking some drain rods down my pipework. Anyway, right, see you later. Made something. So, took the bottle brush apart. That's the handle, just to get the wire part out and the brush bit. And I cut a little bit of a hole in my drain rod. Bent the wire bit, put it through the hole, and I've got an absolute boatload of tape around it, so that's not coming out of there. Hence putting the hole in to hook it back on itself, as you can see, because I know there's going to be some worried people. I'm going to have a quick bash with the skimmer. There's a bit of weed on there already, look at that. Yeah, no doubt this is going to get chock-a-block stuck up with rubbish anyway. Should probably have had a quick look in the drum before I did this. All gung-ho. Anyway, I'm probably not going to do it tonight. It's getting a bit late now. I don't like working late. It's Sunday night. I should be chilling out with the fam in there, watching TV and watching YouTube. In fact, we don't even watch TV in our house anymore. Anyway, now have a quick look in here, see what's what, and then probably have a mess around with me contraption tomorrow and get that. I'm going to go in actually and order that jet wash thing, because even if I don't use it for this, that is a super handy thing. So I think a couple of people mentioned that, so thanks for mentioning that. I'm going to get on that and order that in a minute, probably. No, I'm going to order it in a minute because it looks really good just to have anyway for odd bits and bobs around the home and the pond. Not that I'm selling it, sounds like it, but no. Right, anyway, I'm not going to do this now. I'm joking. I'm going in, get a cup of tea, chill out, go to work tomorrow, come in, get frustrated about that. But anyway, right. Fish as per norm are absolutely on it. They've just had dinner. Still want to eat. Right, anyway, catch you later. Good morning from a very early Andrew Daily household. So, not a lot going on this week. Well, not a lot of pond stuff going on this week. I'm having an absolute the busiest week of my life at the minute. We've got quite a lot going on with work, and as such I've had some late nights getting stuff ready, been out and about here, there and everywhere, getting things, meeting people and all that junk. So not a huge amount. I think I've managed to about cobble something together for you boys and girls Saturday morning. No guarantees, so I thought to definitely make sure I've got enough footage, I'll pick up the GoPro nice and early. Anyway, as usual, come out in the morning just to see how everybody is, give them a bit of food. My iceberg of foam is pretty mammoth. Now this is all since I've put the weed treatment in, which doesn't really... Okay, there's bits come off here. It's not quite as bad as it was, but it's obviously given me all the dots and the foam. What I am going to do, I've got another tub of the clear waters weed treatment. I've got another tub of that left actually, so I'm going to give that this in the next couple of days. I'm going to put the rest of the other tub in and give it another crack with that, because it's a bit it's been a bit stubborn this year, as we know. And I should have my attachment for me water gun thing. What is it? Pressure washer water gun. Should have the attachment for my pressure washer come today, so I'll give all that as usual, and hopefully it will make a bit of a difference to the flow. It's still not as I'd like it for the drums, and again, it could be the drum screen as I mentioned before, but I just haven't had time to get all of these that done. I want to clean the drum screen. I might do that tomorrow, all being well. I'm going to have a few spare hours. Now, with regards to other content, I've actually got 2 pond videos worth of clips to edit and stick together, so they will be at some point, not a clue when. I'll try and get both done over the weekend, and then I can stagger them to give me a bit of leeway with time, as I say, because at this moment I am extremely busy. Anyway, it's good to be busy. So yeah, this foam is not good, but I presume this means that a lot of my weed is disappearing. And I do need to tweak, as I've mentioned before, the skimmer line, because I'm not getting any draw over that way. You can test that now actually. Put some of this here. Yeah, not getting a massive draw there, look, from this. It needs to be even then it's not pulling it in, look. But I haven't got quite as much flow going through now, so I'm not getting anywhere near the pool from here. This is obviously a mega long pipe run. Yeah, well that's never going to suck anything up, is it? So that needs looking at a future date, some point. On the whole, the fish have been alright this week. No problems. As per usual, they just want to eat 24/7. Because I never feed them, so they're always starving. And surprisingly, the last few mornings, the heater with my bushy hedge has been on. It's been quite, not cold, but fresh of an evening. So there we go. I'm going to get a bit of this foam off now with my bucket, and then I need to start thinking about getting this fixed. Because it's a little tad annoying. It's not the nicest thing to look at. This is all you need. You need me with a bucket to get your foam off if anyone's got any. Anyway, you go inside, have some breakfast and then go to work. That's all I'm doing at the minute, working. Right, catch you later. I'm not sure if I'll pick you up again, but if I do, see you again soon. If not, I'll see you next week. We will see. Right, bye. Afternoon, it's Mr. Happy here. Got my jet thing, that came earlier today, but I know some people think I don't work a lot. I've literally done nearly 12 hours, 11 hours and 40 minutes of work today, out and about. Mega early start and a late finish, so I'm not going to get that done today. So, as proof I've got it, here it is. I'm going to get this jetted over the weekend. It's Friday today, and I need to get the measly amount of video from my diary cobbled together tonight to get out for tomorrow. So that's it really for this week. Plenty to do. I've got an absolute multitude of jobs to do. I'm going to have a bash at a few things this weekend, so I've got that to jet my drains out with, and my brush, my tickler stick, and I've also got find more things for jobs, but you know, I've ordered some smaller. I got these off a local timber merchant who was selling them cheap. Some little decking boards to make another, only 6 foot long, but they're perfect. So I've got the tongue and groove, which I'm going to use for the front of the filter bay, and I've got that decking stuff. I'm going to cobble together another bit more of a heavy duty lid that doesn't need lifting or moving very often for the back part, and then I can fill that gap up there and get all of that sorted. I'm saying it that easy, but as we know, things are never easy. But I'm going to have a bash tomorrow, Saturday, to do this front one, which is absolutely battered, which you can see, and water goes in there as a joke. And then there's that decking stuff is for the back bit. So at least want to get this done, changed over and painted, and hopefully the majority of that made up and the hedge cut Saturday after an early morning bike ride, because I haven't been out on my bike this week. I've been so busy. It's like having a bloody full-time job at the minute. It's ridiculous. What's going on? In fact, that's going to be my life for the next few weeks. I've got an absolute ton of work on. We've just taken on a ton of new business, and it's been absolutely hectic. So and as such, we're looking for another employee. So anyone looking for a job, lives in and around the Newark area, give me a shout. just bought another van. We're going to get another van on the road and someone else in it. That's how busy I am. But there's 3 people trying to do 4 people's worth of work at the minute, and it's not happening. So we're busting a gut. Ring me. Anyway, see, that's my weekend jobs to get these 2 things done. Hopefully, weather looks alright this week. And in fact, the weather today has been actually lovely. So there's no reason I can't get that done, other than going on a stupidly long bike ride. But I'm not. It's going to be a small bike ride, back, shower, changed, out, DIY jobs done, and that. So fish wise this week, because I've not been around a lot, I've been working hard. In case you didn't get that, I've been working hard. I've not been getting quite as much feed as normal, but they are absolutely on it. And the new shower is actually a bit braver now, coming up for food and dashing everyone out of the way rather than sitting behind. And I'm probably going to get the rest of that weed treatment in Saturday. Give it another dose of blanket weed treatment, but I'll probably do that after I've messed around with my jet wash thing and looked inside the drum to see how that's getting on with the current weed situation. So a few bits to do this weekend, but not a lot going on in the week. So next week's video, pre-warned, will probably be mega long. There's no doubt, if I am at it all day Saturday and then possibly Sunday, I'm going to get a massive long video next week. You would have seen as well a recent pond video that went live tonight, which is Friday, and I've got another one for next week as well. That's how busy I've been. I've been not only doing my stuff, but going out and viewing people's ponds and having a chat with people. So keep your eye out next week for that. Other than that, not a lot else, as I say, going on. A few more plans in the future with pond visits. You know you are. We've had talks. It's just finding the time to fit you boys and girls in, arranging a suitable time to do that. And a few other major plans potentially going on here, which I'll talk about. Some people will know about this already, actually. Some people not. And I've mentioned a few of these ideas over the past sort of 6-8 weeks or so. I might talk a bit more about that in the coming weeks. Basic future plans for the pond for 2021. So I'm going to make some alterations. So, but work's getting in the way at the minute, so that might be delayed. Unless I'm mega loaded because I'm so busy at work I can pay someone to do it all. Not. Anyway. So anyway, that's that wraps up this week's video. Thanks for sticking with it. As I say, not a huge amount going on, but lots of plans for stuff to do, as per usual. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do remember, if you like what you see, even though this week's video was a bit rubbish koi content wise, but a thumbs up is always appreciated. Just take a bit of time doing all this, so you know. And I do appreciate everyone that comments and gives me a thumbs up. It is really appreciated, even when it is hard like this week. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week. As I say, look out next week for the another pond visit video, and I'll see you on Saturday morning next week. Thanks for watching, and bye. See ya.